Today we are going to discuss measurement of length or distance. The average lengths ranging from a few meters to 10 to the power minus 5 meter are measured using direct method, using meter scale, vernier caliper, screw gauge, etc. But very large astronomical distances and very small atomic sizes are measured using indirect method. So today we are going to discuss few direct and indirect methods. So in the direct methods, lengths up to 100th part of a millimeter can be measured using various instruments kept in the laboratory, like vernier caliper. Vernier caliper we use to measure the length of an object up to 2 places of decimal. The least count 2 places of decimal in centimeter. The least count of vernier caliper is 1 main scale division by number of divisions on vernier scale. So 1 main scale division is 1 millimeter. If there are 10 divisions in the vernier scale, then least count is 1 millimeter by 10, that is 0.1 millimeter or 0.01 centimeter. Next instrument we use is a screw gauge. It is used to measure the length up to 3 decimal places in centimeter. Least count of screw gauge is pitch divided by number of divisions on circular scale. Pitch, all of you know, it is the distance between two successive threads of a screw, or it is the linear distance travelled by the screw when the circular head is turned once. In a screw gauge, normally the pitch is 1 millimeter and number of division in circular scale is 100. So least count is 1 millimeter by 100, that is 0.01 millimeter or 0.001 centimeter. Next is spherometer. This instrument is based on the same principle as the screw gauge. That is principle of a screw. Here also least count equal to pitch divided by number of divisions on circular scale. The generally used instrument has two least count of 0.001 centimeter. Indirect methods for measuring large distances. First, reflection or echo method. Say the distance between two cliffs is to be measured. Directly it is very difficult to measure. So what we do? We use a gun. For this, a gun is fired standing on one cliff to the other. A timer is used which is started when the gunshot is heard and second stopped when the echo is heard. The time interval between these two instances is taken as t. So what is the total distance travelled by sound? It is equal to 2s. Let the distance between the two cliffs be s. So sound has to travel s plus s 2s distance. If velocity of sound in air is taken as v, then the distance between the two cliffs 2s equal to v into t or s equal to v into t by 2. Now methods using echo method. First is rudder. Rudder is radio detection and ranging. This method is used to determine the range, that is the distance and direction of motion of a distant object like an aeroplane using radio waves. Here we use the same formula, s equal to c into t by 2, where c is the speed of electromagnetic wave, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and radio wave is a type of electromagnetic wave. T is the time interval between the transmission and reception of radio waves. S is the distance of the object from the radar station. Next is laser. Laser is light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. This method is used to measure large distances using an intense, highly monochromatic and unidirectional beam of light. Again, using the formula for reflection, we use S equal to C into T by 2 in this method also.